our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Caio the Natural Dorralho. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. The Killer Gorilla. I never get tired of saying that. Jared Cannonier back on the proven ground. Mentally, physically, emotionally, this guy is all in. He does a lot of visualization and meditation and certainly spoke to us at length about that. And just believes that he is able to be calm and collected and relaxed on fight night because of all the mental preparation he does in advance of these big fights. Beautifully timed and placed front kick there by the kickboxer, and that's going to allow him, I would think, to really maintain this range against the overall more well-rounded fight.
I mean, yeah, he's in there with a guy that would seem to have more ways to win the fight, but if he stays at range here, kicking range, he's the best at that. So he's continuing on this path, continue to throw those kicks straight at him and dart at him, poke at him, to keep him at space so that he can fight his fight. Good punch lands.
Nice left hook. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taking a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh, big left hook there. Couple of chins here being tested early. Oh, big knee there.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
3 minutes to go here, round 1. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Well, he blocked that punch.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
He's got that single collar tie.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Cannonier. And now some separation. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking the cover.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, big elbow.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is his.
Oh, he's got him hurt here. Back and forth we go. Straight right hand, no good. Holding on to him, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, that calf is starting to show signs of bruising now.
And you can tell in the way that he's walking. It's starting to take an effect.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Under a minute to go. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Oh, effective use of the jab to the body there by Cannonier. Both fighters going now. Oh, man, what a connection right there. sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee, looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Final seconds.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look for him to start to make mistakes, trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the
connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, he's in real trouble now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Strong inside. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. He's got the single collar tie.
Immediately gets the underhook. Checks that leg kick. Right, so the damage continues to be doled out. And I think a lot of fans watching at home would probably like to see the referee call in the double.
And that's very rare, because fight fans want to see violence. But right now you have seen enough. This guy is beat. This guy is battered. He doesn't have much more. He has not done the right things to allow for himself to win this fight.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land.
He's got to try to finish here. Nice strike lands.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better.
stand this up. You need to work.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside position. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as...
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Oh, perfect head kick there.
Oh, no.
1 minute to go in the round. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
Oh.
Back to the feet. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Boy,
Liver shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect liver shot. That is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Seconds winding down in round 2.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
What a fight so far. Well, the swelling on his face is extreme at this point in time. I'm not sure that the doctor's going to let him continue here. Cut man hustling in, and he's going to apply that end swell quickly. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Oh, nice jab to the head there by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
That is how you scramble, folks. Oh, nice ankle pick. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Magomed... Oh, he is hurting for certain. Oh!
Oh!
His misses are entertaining. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling it. He's hurt bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer theoretically to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front so good at what they do. When you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. There it is. Now he's run him out.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better.
He's having his way with him here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get too.
Able to slam him down to the ground. Well done. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to do everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Caio the Natural Dorralho.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.